What up, Robert? No, I just came in. Kids crying, man. Is it dark? You don't see nothing? Supposed to see something in the back. All right. What's up, Robert? Can you hear me? Or am I having like trouble again? Jeez. All right. Oh, you heard a baby? Yeah, I know, man. What's up, Hunter? Sorry, I was kind of. I don't know if I'm late or I'm early. I think I set it up for 10. Man, the baby started crying. So I don't know. Plus, I gotta go to Twitch. Oh, are we? I didn't know. I did not know. What time is he? Is he starting on right now, Robert? I know, man. Babies. Oh, fed the baby. What's up, Hunter? Not much here, man. Just trying to get the baby all fed up. I was supposed to like start at not. I was supposed to start at 10. Then I did 9. Let's see. Man, Hunter, if I do a giveaway, y'all gonna win right away because there's only like 3 of us here. So no, Robert, man, I have not, sir. Say this is getting kind of long now. It is getting long. I wanted to get a cap, like a hat or something, but I don't know. Oh, you did? Were you? Oh, yeah, that was last week. That was last week. Do you guys know? I came into his podcast with Cletus. Now his name is half gladiator, half geek. I went to his podcast last Saturday. It's up into his channel. It's pretty interesting, you know. Go ahead and give it a watch. Oh, we got some new guys in here. Let's see. See, I'm not even gotten used to this. I know, Robert. I saw you earlier at Dean's. I was at work too. Like I was working from home, and I saw Dean showed up on my phone. So I was like, let me check this out because Dean is always I always want to go into Dean's live streams and stuff. Oh, it's too quiet in here. It's nighttime unless you're hearing the baby. That's all the action that you can hear from here. Oh, thanks, Hunter. I appreciate that. I appreciate you watching. Yeah, I kind of rearranged the room. I'm doing something on my. Oh, yeah, man. I don't know what time I don't know the difference. Dean is in UK, right? So I don't know what the time difference is. But did he have any new figures though, Dean? I don't think he buys any new figures, honestly. DC animated kick. I have a few at home, like a few Blu-rays, and I heard DC's really good when it comes to animated movies. Just not gotten into it, you know. Justice League Dark Apocalypse. Man, yeah, I gotta give it a shot. I have a few at home that I haven't even seen yet, like the Death of Superman, Atlantis, something about Atlantis. I just bought them because they have like this free tickets. You know, like when you buy them, it's attached to the Blu-ray, and I think I used those to watch. I think Wonder Woman back then. They went Endgame on DC. Really? I gotta check it out. Dark Apocalypse. Is that streaming somewhere, or did you buy that movie? Is that on Netflix or Amazon? I don't really want to watch. I appreciate that, Hunter. What are you into though? Are you into DC, Marvel, Hot Toys in general, or 1/6, all sort of stuff? Oh, it comes out on Blu-ray next week. All right, I might go ahead and check that out. Robert, PJ does not. Let me double check. I don't think PJ is online right now. I hate like dividing people when it comes to like live stream and stuff. So I try to avoid live stream as much as possible, like other people's live stream. Oh yeah, you're right. Knick-Knack would be, I guess, online in a few minutes. It's cool. I'm not gonna be here long enough anyway. Hunter, I'm into football. Cool. Odell Beckham, is he still in Browns? If I'm not mistaken. For now, I heard he's gonna be traded or whatever, but we'll see. I love football too, Hunter. I'm a Bears fan though. Uh, let's see. Oh God, darn. Okay. Damn, 3 a.m. Man, that's rough. Uh, there's Hunter. Yep, got some Bears jersey here. I got Jared Jeffrey. Now I hate that guy. He used to be good for the Bears until he torched us. Or what else do I got? I got Khalil Mack, of course. You gotta have Khalil Mack, Bears fan, and he signed it too for me. What was that? I meant to frame this one. Nice guy, man. Very nice guy. I'm gonna frame this one of these days. Oh, hear this one, Robert? Yeah, I gotta ask the chat. I'm gonna ask the chat room later on where we get like going, because I'm planning to remove this guy. I don't know, man. I like the setup now, but I need some lights right here on top. This is just Mark 50 Iron Spider. But I wanted to do something like something different here. Hunter Von Miller. Yeah, man. He is a beast. Von Miller. So I heard somebody was trying to trade for him. I don't know how old Von Miller is now. He's still pretty young, I think. He's like 26 years old. So not past his prime yet. So got a lot more years in his legs. Nolan kit bashes. Who exactly, Robert, are you kit bashing from Nolan? You know what? I sold a Demon Bats. What's going on, Rick? Thank you for joining. Hunter, yes, Von Miller single-handedly won that Super Bowl for Peyton Manning. I mean, that defense was elite, though. I'm surprised they only won one, because I think they broke him up after a while, though. Robert, I got Demon and Scarecrow. I did, however, sell them. I never quite liked them, honestly. I was hunting for those so bad maybe 4 years ago, and I bit a bullet, and I think I paid 500, almost $500, and then when I got them, yeah, well, you get the satisfaction at first. No, I sold them both, Robert. There are 2 packs, Scarecrow and Demon. But yeah, I never liked it. Even the Scarecrow, which is supposed to be the better one, It's not even a burlap sack on his face. It's like sculpted. I know there's a yeah, you're right. There's a third party that I might pick up down the road, but I mean, I don't know how much it is for. I'm just not. I'm just not impressed by it. Rick got my Superman. It's amazing in color. My first Superman. Rick, which Superman did you get? Um, did you get the Justice League Superman? Because I'm still waiting for mine. I don't know when it's gonna come though. Yeah, I'm glad that you had yours. I'm waiting for that. Those are the only two that I'm really looking forward to is the Justice League Superman because I sold my BBTS Superman and Thanos, the armored version. Those are the only two things that I'm waiting for right now. I get that. I might be set for a while, you know. Well, Robert, you know, like on the movie, I think first and foremost, I think the Batman Begins is as good as they come. Um, well, for as far as more color, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the design because you know, like Nolan is more of a realistic take on how Batman or his villains is supposed to be. I just don't like Hot Toy's execution on Scarecrow. He should have like a second head sculpt, and at least the mask one is a real sack because it's sculpted and it shows when you take pictures of them. I just didn't I didn't like it. I didn't like how much I paid for it, and it just eventually sold it. Maybe like 3 months ago. So Hunter, Kobe Bryant. Yep, I got a bunch of Kobe's in here. You see the rookie version. That's the 24. I mean, it's still you can still pick them up. Honestly, a big bad. Go ahead. I would say that before the price hiked up. I think they still have the license, so Enterbay can still pump them out. But I appreciate that, Marco. I know you appreciate. I mean, I got all the Enterbay in the back. Planning to replace these guys on the top because there's really no lights and there's really no way to put my puck lights anywhere. So I'm planning to replace them with Hall of Armors. I don't know if that's a good idea because if I do that, then I got to do Marvel all the way down, maybe. I don't know. Or I don't know where to put all these guys. So Rick, did you order them from Sideshow by any chance, the Justice League? Because, well, you know what? I'm a big bad, so I'm probably going to receive that Superman 2 years from now. That is the downside for Big Bad Toy Store, man. I mean, love them. Great customer service. Shipping is $4, and you can put it on Pile of Loot. But you got to be patient, which I am, you know, to a certain degree. I am. I mean, there's no benefit for me to go for a Justice League outside because that has been reviewed 9 months ago by different reviewers. So that is the one of the reasons why I don't get any views because I get them so late. But I'm okay. I'm saving money. So am I sad that Kobe died? Of course I am. You know, man, that's a legend. I'm sad. Yeah, what happened to that? Ant-Man, Wasp, and even Gamora. Gamora is from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I think that movie came out 4 years ago. And there's nothing in sight that it's gonna come out anytime soon. So that's crazy. In Gotham. All right, the Gotham TV show, Robert. I watched that up until the end because I just kind of lost track on it. I think it's on Netflix now, so I might resume watching it. So do you guys like Gotham, the show? I liked it. You know, I mean, it's a nice take. Even their Joker, I think the Joker or whatever his name is, I think they're portraying him as not the Joker, but everyone knows he's the Joker. I don't know, man. I just want to hear your interpretation on it. Scarecrow look, yeah, man, I gotta remember that. Yeah, man, 2 years, Robert, 2 years. Can you give away hot toys? No, Hunter. You know what? I don't even sell because I hate shipping. So giving them away, you know, I sell them. Luckily, I'm in a city where There's a lot of collectors, and it's a big city. I'm in Chicago, so I never had to resort to selling eBay. You know, I put them on Craigslist, let go. It hell yeah, Robert, you got to go big, man. I'm not even in Texas yet. You got to no, it's just super up close. It's this is what PJ uses. The same thing. Nice, Rick. So, Rick, let me ask you, how do you balance, like, is it just if you're super excited, you're gonna get it from? I'm assuming you're getting it from Toys Wonderland. They're the guy right now. They're the new budget Stark. And you know what? They made it a lucrative business though. They really did made it a business, which I applaud them for. They had like reward system. They got a website now, so kudos to them, man. I just I just don't see the point. I see it if you're outside the United States or but other than that, I just the shipping is too much for me. Batman movie. Oh, that's cool, Hunter. Yeah, Rick. They got some like I guess they're not I'm surprised they're not that popular, honestly. And their prices are decent, like and the customer service is great. Shipping is $20 less than Hot Toys because I mean from Sideshow. Sideshow shipping just became unreal, man. 23.99 from California to Illinois, which is well, I shouldn't complain because I've heard from California to California it's the same price. But man, I remember I don't know how long have you guys been collecting, but back in the day that was like $10, maybe even less. But hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. What hot toy do you like the best, Hunter? It depends on the day, but for the most part, my answer has always been DX11. But that changes day to day. Mayfex comic figures. Man, I gotta check that out. I haven't seen that. You know what? I don't, Robert. I don't really keep up with Mayfex. Do I have any Mayfex figures? This shelf right here on the top, it's just NECA and all that stuff. All right, so Rick, I'm gonna take you're an Ant Man fan. There's an Ant Man 2 figure as well that has not come out yet. You're right. Now that I remembered it, I think they just forgot. I don't even know if I'm still excited. I was never excited for the Ant Man figure, honestly. Just never liked the second movie. The first movie was okay. Yeah, I mean they're both okay, honestly. I don't mind them. I don't mind them at all. They're just not, they're Marvel movies that, you watch them once and you had fun and. Okay. Oh, why do hot toys are so much? I mean, look at them, Hunter. I mean, just look at them. They look like mini, um, what do you call those from Madame Tussauds? Those mini statues. It's amazing. The wax museum statues. Rick, do I watch Clone Wars? I do not. A lot of people are raving about it. Maybe I should. Never seen a single episode of it. I don't know why. I don't know why. It just never just got into me, I suppose. Caesar, what's up, man? Do I think no, no? Unfortunately not. they can get away with it. Like they started at 10, they raised it to 12, 15, 17, now 23. It's just going to get worse. Same as Hot Toys. Unfortunately, I think we discussed this on the last live stream. I don't know if you guys were there, but I asked around, like, when is your cutoff? Like, once you get Hot Toys to this level, they're like, okay, I've had enough. Because Hot Toys started really cheap. When I started collecting Hot Toys, I think Two Face was being sold. No one wanted it for like $92, and still no one was buying it. Now a regular figure is $254. That's before taxes. After taxes and shipping, you're looking at $300. So it is getting insane, man. I don't know. What's up, Mo? Didn't see Iron Man War Machine in your collection tour. They are actually. I should do another one, Mo. I do have the Infinity War Machine, but he is inside the Hall of Armor. I only have 3 Iron Man so far, 4, 7, and this Mark 50. I'm not gonna get 7 Hall of Armors. Whatever's gonna fit in here. So, I don't know. I'll try it out. See if this one, if I change this basketball to Hall of Armors, because I need lights in that. So when I do this, it's like blowing into my back. It looks great. I think, the problem is I don't know where I'm going to put all these basketball figures, though. I might put them one shelves down, but I'm a Chicago guy. I can't leave Mike on the second shelf. So, and then these guys, this is the Infinity War guys. I might put them on the bottom. We'll see. First world problems, man. My man. Let's see. Robert says he likes the Ant-Man from King Arts. Is that? No. I'm talking about the Ant-Man who's like going down. That looks great too. I don't know who made him though. Get the Ant-Man. He has a smiling sculpt teased by JC Sang. Rick, which Ant-Man do you have? Do you have the I had the first Ant-Man, and I thought that was the best Ant-Man because the one from Civil War, the one that looks like Ben Affleck, was the head sculpt. I wasn't a big fan of that. The second Ant-Man from that movie, that one I might pick up. That looks good. That might I still haven't pre-ordered him and Wasp. Don't know when they're gonna come out though. Don't know. Oh, you guys want a 1/6 scale of me? I don't even want a 1/6 scale of me, but season 7. Rick, you're talking about like a Clone Wars, I'm assuming, right? I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon because they announced like you guys know, I do a preview of every Hot Toys, but they announced the Clone Wars guy. I forgot his name. Is it Captain Rex? I don't know. I don't know what to say because I don't watch the show. I don't know. I don't watch the show. Boba Fett is coming back. Oh, he is. Nice. All right. His Rick's cutoff depends on the job situation and who it is, like Captain America, for example, 300 something, but other ones less, or retail. Oh, I didn't get this part. My color depends on jobs. Oh, okay. 300. Okay. Something. Yeah, you know what? Like we're talking about Rick. We're talking about purely MMS. It's Yeah, because the Iron Mans are die cast, so they're a little expensive. So that's somewhat understandable. But like that Spider Gwen that came out, I was anticipating 234. It's a smaller figure. The head sculpt is nice, but it has no likeness to any movie or actor or anything like that. It has 2 head sculpts. The accessories are decent, but in retrospect, that's regular MMS. If you compare that Spider-Gwen to this guy, which is Iron Spider, for example, or the counterpart, which is the Homecoming Spider-Man, that was 234. The head sculpt was amazing. You can't have Spider-Gwen priced more than an actual person. It's just me. What do I know, though? Piece by piece. Robert, I mean, I know you're into what do you call that? Kit bashing. The only thing I'm scared about kit bashing is when I'm about to retire, because you never know, man. You never know. What I like about these guys is that, if one day my daughter or my son needs this room, it's a small room, by the way, that I can sell them with a box and everything. And, I, I might break even. I might make some money on some figures, depending on what the figure is, if they're available or not. Can you? That's what I was going to ask you, Robert. Can you do that on a kit bash? If you want to exit the game, you think you can get your funds back? Maybe if you sell them piece by piece again on eBay too. So maybe I didn't look at it that way. That's what I'm scared about. I want to do a kit bash because I feel like I'm wasting this head sculpt. Well, not really this head sculpt, but I have a Spider-Man up there, which is the Homecoming, the homemade suit, and head sculpt so good. It's kept in a box. Kind of want to get some use for it. Don't like the Civil War Ant-Man sculpt. First Ant-Man. I agree with you, Rick. That is better than the Civil War Ant-Man. True. Depending on the figure. Depending on the figure. What's up, Danny? Sorry, I'm just scrolling down right here. I'm a little slow. Hey, Lanky, what's going on, man? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know you commented, you know what, I'm having trouble with the stream again earlier, so I know you commented on the one stream that I put on, but yeah, again, I'm not the most, you know what, I'm pretty technical, honestly, when it comes to these things. I just can't figure out this damn stream. Can't myself pay save. Oh, hold on, Rick. So you're saying you could pay 500 for the Age of Ultron cap? I should have sold it to you then. So I sold it for 230. 46. Oh man, Danny, I already sold it, man. I sold it. I sold it pretty well though. I don't know if this is considered good price or not. I sold it maybe a year ago for 600. When I sell my figures, I don't really sell to make money, but supply and demand, and the one who bought it, it's local. He wanted to buy it, but I thought 46 was. Hey, Danny, they're gonna reissue 46, and you know it too. They're gonna reissue 46, 5, 6. Trust me, they are gonna reissue all of it. So just hang in there. Do not overpay, please. I get you, Robert. I'm in a point now where I'm pretty happy with how my display looks, honestly. Like I am going to continue to buy the remaining Marvel, the Endgame. I don't want to say I'm going to retire after the Endgame, but I think I would cut it down, kind of like Dean. Dean hasn't bought a Hot Toys in a while. I think he's just strictly DC, and he's very selective. So I might do the same thing. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Linky. It is a really small room. I'm telling y'all, it's really small. Like I can touch the wall here. When I spread my wingspan, I can touch both of them. It's a walk-in closet. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, Rick. You know what? There's a few times that I've been collecting for at least Hot Toys for 8 years now, maybe more. And every once in a while, you feel like, oh man. I mean, biggest hurdle is, of course, space. You always think you're gonna quit, but they always pull you right back in. Pull you right back in. You're gonna quit. They're gonna show some beautiful figure, and it's like now you're right back in. You can never get out. Cool. Oh, gotcha, Rick. All right. Yeah, I mean, people will always say, depending, it all depends to you, and I agree with that. What is the most that you guys paid for anyway for a figure? A figure, excluding. I don't know if you guys bought Hulkbuster because that is expensive, but something that you missed out. You bought. It's like, yeah, darn it. I'm gonna buy it. Not retail. Like third. Like eBay or from another person. I'm interested to hear because I don't do that as much. I almost did, but I've been in this game long enough now. I was like, um, I won't go for that game. Goes for 600 now. Wow, it retained its value. I must say though that it's a good movie. So one of the best movies that Marvel ever made. It's a good armor, good looking head sculpt. So I get it. Exactly my point, Robert. I mean, I started that. My Bane was 185 when I bought the Bane from Hot Toys. 185. Or Selena Kyle was 190 the exclusive, I think. Man, and that was free shipping back then. We've come a long way from that. Oh, dude, Lanky, man. I'm telling you, man. Gimli was good. Tonight at 12, that's how I put my release date. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I every Thursday night I put in a new release. It's gonna be Thorin tonight. And I wouldn't say he's as good as Gimli because Gimli was actually Hot Toys quality. Now I know not a whole lot of people are Lord of the Rings fan, but I am. So I would say I've seen a lot of third party toys. Gimli's not third party first and foremost, but man, he looks like a Hot Toys figure. Don't regret buying him whatsoever. None. Daddy, oh, 4, 7, and 47. All right, that's good enough. I got both of yours. I got 4 and 7. I guess the only exception I do have is this 50. Really love the movie, so I gotta get the 50. You pre-ordered 85. Danny, you know what? Like, I see you in a lot of live streams. Are you more of a Star Wars collector or just overall just mismatch of a lot of things? Because I know uh PJ is mostly Star Wars now. He buys things here and there, but I just want to get a tally of. I know Lenky is more like Godzilla. Robert is I've known you guys for a while now here in this chat, and this is the best thing about it. No, yeah, we got our share, but what's the most that you paid, Rick? I would love to hear that. Let's see who's the problem is if you're kind of late in the game. Damn, 800 for Dirty Harry. Wow. Oh shoot, my bad, guys. I scrolled way too much here. Okay. Hey Robert, if you get satisfaction from putting a figure together, that's for you, man. That's on you, man. Do you. Hey, it's all about the enjoyment of the hobby. Prime One Joker, is that the one that's sitting down? I don't. Oh no, I think I know what you're talking about. The Blitzway. Yeah, I saw it. That is beautiful, but it's also $1,300. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about, Lanky, but man, it is good. That is was sculpted by JAKA or JA Kim, something like that. She used to sculpt from Hot Toys. She sculpted like DX13 and all that good stuff. I mean, she sculpted a lot, and she is good. And now I think she's exclusive for Blitzway. Blitzway, man, they got some potential, but their release is so far apart that people forget about them. So yeah, you can't kit bash Iron Man, Robert. You can't. Maybe you could. I don't. I honestly, I think you couldn't, but yeah, that always happens to me. we had a cycle of collection. You know, like you get one, you're telling yourself, man, I just spent $1,000 this month or in 2 months. This is too much. What am I doing? Buying all these toys. I'm gonna stop once I get X figure. I'm gonna stop. So you stop maybe for a month, and then Hot Toys or whatever company it is that you follow announces something. It's like, bam, now you're right back in. They pull you right back in. 800 for Dirty Harry. That is dirty money that you put in there, Robert. My God, $800. All right, Rick. Let me ask you this: how much did you pay for that Rogan Vader? And if it's a lot, I never understood this. Maybe because I'm not a big Star Wars fan, or not big enough, I suppose. But doesn't Vader look all the same from the three movies? Outside of like if you get a different head sculpt, like the Unmasked from the last movie, because I discussed this with Cletus and his podcast. Go check that out. I wanted to get a new Vader because mine was the A New Hope one, and messed up the belt and all that stuff. You know, that's the one that talks, and I wanted to get a new one. I don't know. I just don't like it anymore. And they've been telling me, I was like, do this, I get the last one, but don't they all look the same? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Put it in right here in the chat. So maybe I'm wrong. Mostly I'm wrong. But let's see. I know, man. I almost feel a rip off whenever I buy a figure outside of retail. Rick, couldn't said it more, man. You know what? I have him, so I bought him. He's nice. But this happens when you buy a figure that's not a main character. I mean, you can say that he's a main villain, and I liked his character. I like the portrayal of him. But I feel like he's just sitting there now doing nothing. I'm not motivated to pick him up and take pictures. The one that I posted on Instagram today, I don't know if you guys are following me on Instagram, was a picture that I took for his thumbnail. But I do love him, like the figure. But it happens to me so often now that I buy a not a main character and I'm excited about it. I get it. I post it, forget it, and then I forget about it. And that's like money sitting on a shelf. It's not making anything. So I don't know. Maybe I should stop doing that. Who knows? I do reviews at least, so they get views. I get more new subs, so I guess that helps. Damn, Danny. Big baller, man. Sports bets. That is nice. Well, good for you, man. Only Hot Toys, Marvel, and then some DC. That's a good way to go, Rick. I think this is my opinion. All right, if you collect Marvel or DC, you're somewhat getting your money's worth, because the costume that you're getting, or the type of character that you're getting, is I mean, like this Iron Man. I know they're fakes right now, but you can't really it's like, Robert, you can't kit bash this guy. I mean, how? Star Wars, I mean, it is what it is. They're Star Wars, and if you're a Star Wars fanatic, obviously you're gonna buy Star Wars. But like Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon Jinn, like their outfit, you line them up, they all look the same, and they got the same troopers, and you got an army build. It feels so expensive, and yet once you get them, it doesn't feel gratifying. Like once you get them, it's just like, okay, it's just another 1/6. That's just me, But then again, I'm not a massive fan, so. All right, so I guess the baby's crying again. Oh, damn, Danny, that is pretty on the low end, actually. That is on the low end, like 3 to 350. Wow. So that's the max that you put out? Wow, good for you. Thank you. Yeah, man, I missed the slim version of Aragorn. I'm kicking myself for that. It was for $170, and I didn't purchase it. It wasn't spot on, to be fair, But that was the best Aragorn out there. Now I'm waiting. They told me, me and Asmus kind of partner. Like I kind of talked to them, and they told me they're gonna come out with the Helm's Deep version. So I cannot wait for that, Linky. He's one guy that I'm missing. I mean, I got Legolas, Gimli, Gandalf. I got all the hobbits, minus I forgot his name, the guy who has a ring, but that's it. 460. All right, that ain't too bad, Rick. That's not too bad. That's kind. I mean, I hope that's new, but that's not too bad. Traded a life-size Yoda sideshow power loader statue to get Dirty Harry. Wow, damn, Robert, you must really like that Dirty Harry. Mostly Star Wars, 80%. Wow. Okay. 15 Marvel, 5% other. Okay. That's nice. I'm assuming, Danny, I'm assuming you pre-ordered the what was that they announced? The Clone Wars guy. The one that supposedly the sideshow was doing before. I think we all fall into this, like one figure per character up until you ran into Captain America or Iron Man. However, I would say when it's all said and done, I'm only going to have 3 caps, which is the Infinity War. I just love that movie, even though those figures suck. I mean, he doesn't even look like Chris Evans, honestly, with a mustache and all that stuff. The Endgame cap, and then maybe the throwback Avengers cap, but that's it. But I held every cap out there, every single one. Outside of that D23, you can go back to my channel. I think I reviewed every single one from the first Avenger to the Star Spangled Banner, the Rescue Cap. They're nice. I just don't want to collect them all. That's it. Holy crap, I'm really behind on this one. All right, okay. Me, Dirty Harry. Oh man, me. Robert, you're into Kit Bash or no, me, yeah, he's more of a Kit Bash / what do you call this? Custom. Man, do you remember Robert Elvis 1979? Man, he was hot back then when he was in Sideshow Freaks. I don't know if anyone even like logs into that anymore. Man, he was making money back then, money. But people I don't think are so much into that anymore, since there's so many ones that comes out now. I don't know, Lenky. It depends on my mood. I've always wanted to shoot again. My Leonidas. I'm into like gladiators and all that stuff. I think they just tells too much story. But depending on the mood, and yeah, hopefully I can get him to shoot one day, or my Wolverine. Do it, Rick. Do it. Do it while it still has some hotness in it, because I think you can still make money out of it, or at least put it on a good price, because once that end game cap comes out, that would be most people's last cap, so I don't know if they're going to be willing to get another cap. Do you guys pick your poison? Because Rick said he watched the Nobi, and to a degree I do it now. It's easier to trick yourself, like myself now, to say that, hey, if I pick up Killmonger, for example, I always liked his character, but I knew that this was going to happen once I pick him up. Like the excitement would eventually run out. That is why I commend the Star Wars collector, man. I mean, they get every I don't know, Danny, you can speak for this, but every stormtrooper out there, I mean, those guys can't even hit anything, yet you have every variation of this. the design might be cool, but internally, there's nothing badass about those characters. But they do look cool. So I wonder, like, doesn't that like run out the excitement? You pass. I guess if you are a huge fan, like with myself, I have Lord of the Rings, and most people will consider that horrible collection. But like, what are you going to do with the hobbits? But at least the hobbits, I don't know. I guess it all depends on people. I can tell a story with them. Um, you know, I guess you could. It's just Star Wars is just really expensive, is what I'm trying to say here. Oh, definitely, Rick. I would buy them. Yeah, I mean, I'm critical of Hot Toys, but they're the best right now. Even though like Asmus hooks me up with his Lord of the Rings, though. There's nice enough to do that for me. Yep. Do you guys have any MMS style that you missed that you're willing to pay $500 for? Regular MMS, not diecast. 500. I can't think of any that I missed that I'm even the what do you call that? Whiplash, which is really rare. I don't even like him, so I'm not gonna pay 500 for sure. I'm not even gonna pay 300 for a Whiplash, and I'm talking about the non-diecast one, the one where it's just skin. Um, Even the Leonidas, as much as I like 300, I'm not gonna pay $500 for that figure. Who else can I think of? There's really not much I can think of that I would pay $500 for a regular MMS. Optimus Prime and Turtles. Oh, the man playing Galaga. Yep. Danny using the OG Timson. Falcon Captain America. Oh, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how much I would like them though. Let's see. Empire got Luke. Okay. Okay, Elvis 1969, man. Clarence Boddicker. RoboCop. Yep. I don't think they would be made though. RoboCop didn't sell well too. Man, Kill Bill. Star Ace almost sent me that Kill Bill. I'm glad it didn't happen. Lord of the Rings, no Harry Potter. I have never seen a single Harry Potter movie. And my coworkers are telling me I should jump on it because Star Ace also makes Harry Potter, and they would be thrilled if I do, if I start doing their Harry Potter. But I gotta watch like 9 movies. I ain't got no time for that. So, and I don't know. It just didn't speak to me. I guess the kids with the magic wand and all that stuff, and nothing against those guys, but it's just not for me. Maybe one day, I got kids now. Maybe one day I'll go back and watch it. Maybe I'll like it. But by that time, Stars would have sold out all their Harry Potter stuffs. Haircut, man. Let me look at this shit. It's ridiculous. Loki Avengers. Really, Robert? You're gonna pay that much for Loki Avengers? Man. All right. I did not know that, Lanky. Interesting facts. Like Greece. Okay. I thought they're just making that shit up. No, probably they did, but watch Harry Potter. I might, Rick. There's nothing to watch nowadays anyway. But even though there's nothing to watch, like I always find myself watching something else, like Dateline. I don't know if you guys watch Dateline from NBC. That's old people show. Uh, I watched that, and man, I might do like this Clone Wars now. You know, it's cartoons, right? It's like animated, so my kids might like that. So I'm like, I'm gonna use that as an excuse for watching Clone Wars, and also like even Star Wars. I rewatched it again. Um, Not all of it. The Empire Strikes Back, which is arguably the best movie. I don't know if you guys have any objection to that. Um, Damn, Danny, don't be hating on my Dateline, man. That's I forgot his name. Lester Holt. Yeah, you watch Dateline, you would know. You would know not to bring your cell phone if you commit any crime. That's what Dateline teaches you. Thank you. Once you get married, man, get married, you got kids, you feel old. You stop watching movies. Still, you know, you don't go out anymore. Man, you just sit on in a bed and eat snacks. That's all you do. You don't have energy to go out anymore. Clone Wars, hey, I'm gonna take your word for it, man, Danny. Like, even PJ's like swearing their lives on this Clone Wars, and I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. I'm open. You know, I'm not a hater. I'm open to anything. Even Harry Potter. I'm open to Harry Potter if I get the time. I just like something. You know, maybe I don't know what is it about Star Wars that I never got into it. I still watch it. Like it's they're awesome. What's up, Mario? Yeah, I like Mario's avatar here. Mario, how do you like the past trilogy? That's from this new trilogy, right? This is the Rebel, and looks like a lot of people are not too fond of it, especially PJ. But so Mario, are you mostly hot just Star Wars? Episode 5 Luke 2.0. What is an episode? Oh, is that the what's an episode 5? Is that the deluxe version? Ivan? Oh, that's a nice figure too. I didn't know what your avatar is. I clicked in and it zoomed in. Hold on, let's check that out. You know what? The DX, whatever DX that is. You said DX07, the one with the two Luke Skywalker. And I'm by myself in the basement, and something is like scratching, and I my dog is upstairs. That's messed up. I hope there's no rats in here or something. God damn, how much time? Are you done? Bespin Luke. Yep, Bespin Luke. That's the Hey Cletus, I've been watching you earlier too. I watched you last night. You were playing Madden. Are you playing with someone? Man, Mario, I gotta check that out. SDCC DX07. Yep, DX07. What? Oh, I gotta see that. Ivan, let's check that out. Ivan, is that on the sideshow website? Let me see. Hey man, Cletus dropping the hammer in here. Man, you gotta finish early today, Cletus. Where is it? Hey Cletus, should I get the X-Men cable or the regular cable? Man, you got me going in this. I'm not hunting for it. I'm just going to Amazon. But I saw you're playing around with the X-Men cable today. I'm torn between the two. I'm not gonna get both. But the other cable, the regular cable, man, he lights up on the back too. So that looks cool. Damn, 3 hours, man. Cletus is a machine, bro. This guy makes videos, plays video games, train. Oh, they will launch it next week. I've never heard of that, Ivan. Man, I gotta check that out. I'm looking at Sideshow website and I can't find it. Let's see. Oh god darn it. It's not this one, right, Ivan? Not talking about this guy. So that's been released for a while now. Yeah, I'm looking at other Lukes in here. I don't think it's any of these guys, right? I mean, if they're gonna re-release DX07, that would be nice. I mean, you gotta keep it sealed. It's already like I'm surprised it was on waitlist. That was quick. X-Men, yeah, you know, I don't know. I might do like an X-Men shelf. I might. I'm still undecided. I might get a statue too. God damn, PJ, man. I'm thinking of getting that Wolverine statue, but it's too damn big. Too big. Oh, SDCC 2019. Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Yep, that episode 6, man. I think they would just go up in price too. Yeah, Danny, fucking PJ, man. I might get that Wolverine X, man. I might. I've been looking for it. I've been looking at it for 3 days in a row now, contemplating. I was just like, man, this is too hot toys. It's $555. When it's all said and done, it'll be $600. Maybe even $650 because Illinois tax $50. Ooh, I don't know. Gambit. Yeah, Dennis, I pre-ordered that Gambit for Mesco though. Cletus got me to Mesco. I better stop like talking to these guys because they are expensive. I just watch Cletus. I'm already broke just watching him. Yeah, you're right. The reason I'm gonna dive into that is either like Mesco or statues. Statues is really expensive though. Hey Cletus, I like him, man. Hold on, let me get one. So I guess I got all the first. They're not that expensive nowadays. I think this 1.9. Let me just that's this goddamn thing doesn't want to focus. Oh, it's manual focus. All right, you should get one. I don't think they're that expensive. I think you can get them. They're just out of scale though. They're just really weird scale. But man, the head sculpt is great. Hold on. And Cletus, you're diving way too much on this Enter Bay, guys. Hold on. That's there you go. It looks good. Oh, it stopped. There you go. See that? I know, man. The Jordan. I missed out on Jordan as well. I didn't buy that Jordan because I was just like, I already got like 4/16. I got the rim too, right here, and it's nicely sized. And did you, hey, please, did you get any 1/9 like Pippen or Rodman? They were not too bad. Not too long ago, maybe like a month ago. Just keep an eye on Enter Bay. They pop in and out, so they couldn't give it away before. No, Danny, they don't got no Charles Barkley. Barkley hasn't appeared on video game or any statue or something like that. I don't think he wants his likeness out there. Yeah, and he's not even on 2K. The last time I saw him was in 2K where only, they got those retro teams only on the Dream Team. That's it. But I mean, these guys are good. I'm not a because they're so exposed, like the joints is kind of off-putting right here on the on this joints right here, but damn, he was going big time. Hey man, is that Magic Johnson? Is that licensed? It might be, right? Because they're using the actual name Magic Johnson. So I'm interested to see that Magic Johnson because man, that figure was expensive. It's more expensive than Enter Bay, and Enter Bay is high quality. Oh man, this head is popping off all the time. All right, so I get LeBron in a nice pose here. Plus, the bad part about these guys is so hard to find a custom jersey. I mean, at least I couldn't find one because at least it's yellow. It looks like Lakers, but it's Cavs. But the 1/6, it's easy to find. And man, Cleto's gonna go statue next too. Who else I got here? Man, I know Cleto's been looking for this guy. Ooh, look at that. Bull on the back. Yeah, this guy's like moving at night or something because I post him way differently than what I see him right now. I guess like just cool figures. Yep. 1/9. Yeah, you're right. Motion something. Yeah, he had his birthday yesterday. I forgot to take a picture of him. I had the nice Rodman shoes too, the worm. Cool figures. They should do Larry Bird now that they got Magic Johnson. And if it's a hit, I hope it's a hit. But we'll find out once Cletus unboxed it. I'm interested in the head sculpt. I'm interested and scared at the same time. George Lucas. Who asked for? Oh, it's on the forum. They wanted like a George Lucas figure. It's like, what the hell are you gonna do with a George Lucas? I guess. I mean, they got a Stan Lee, I suppose. So. I know, man. That's weird. I already find it weird that I got this many toys. Uh-oh. So they are doing it then. They are doing it. Man, I've seen so many customs of like a Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. I'm almost tempted to get them. Almost tempted. They're kind of rough though. They're kind of rough, like the paint and all that stuff. So I don't know. Danny, is it George Lucas or Tom Cruise? Because I kind of saw that like in who posted it? Like on Sideshow's website, I think it's like Mission Impossible, but it was bootleg. I think it was Tom Cruise. All right, Rick. Thanks, man. I'm gonna head out soon too, because I think the baby's still crying. You guys can't hear it, but man, kind of late for supper, Rick. Yeah, Mission Impossible cruise. That was weird. And it looks like a doll. I mean, this guy's looks like a doll still, but that was bad. Mission Impossible cruise. They should make that. Ethan Hunt and what's his name? Jason Bourne. That would be nice. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. I might. You know, Jason Bourne. That would be a boring figure though. What are you wearing? Khakis and jacket with a gun? What time is it? Oh shit. Yeah, man. All right, guys, 10:45. I gotta go. I'll see y'all next week. Head over to Cleto's page. Maybe um he'll do an unboxing tomorrow. So I hang out there more than I hang out here. So all right, guys, have a good night. Fucking Tom Cruise as always, man. Tom fucking Cruise. All right, good night, y'all.